I watched The Hunt. One of the main people is the woman from Glam, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, and for the Netflix show, the blonde one. And the guy from the Green Arrow and Smallville, Madison Montgomery. Her, I can't think of her real name. A couple faces that you recognize also was in this movie, but they got killed off. Spoilers, except for the girl from the wrestling show. I think it could have been better. I like the idea of what was happening. It's just she was basically a superhuman. She was basically superhuman. Like it made you question who was hunting who because she was so skilled. The only explanation of how she's so skilled is that she was in Afghanistan. That's the only explanation. But basically, they round up like a bunch of random people who they felt were deserving to die, and they hunted them. And by giving them a chance to survive, they like armed them. But this one person took out literally everybody. Everybody. Like, she didn't get help. Literally, she took out everybody. Like, not exaggerating. And it just makes no sense. Hillary Swank is in it. Okay, yes, coming back. And there's no challenge. It was literally like she played the game on easy mode. Like it wasn't a challenge. No challenge throughout the whole movie. Now I think when you do something like that, it makes more sense if you provide more context. Like you show them hunting people over the years, and these are like elite white people too, like the 1%. But they're doing it because these are the people who commented on their stuff, and then they like looked them up, and then they saw like some person is like a racist, another person is like he hunts animals for sport. Like they had a picture of him with a rhino, and then they had another person. He was there just because he said "f you," so the whole thing is funny. The idea is funny how they just did it, but if they showed them like a trend of hunting, I think that makes sense. Where this one person, this one time, just takes them all out. Oh, dude from Sunny is in it too. What's his name? The vain one. His sister is D. I can't. Dennis. But it's funny. It has some funny moments. I will own it just because of some of the deaths I ain't seen before. Like the idea is amazing. I don't think it was executed right. I think once you have just that imbalance, and this is why people go watch the Rock movies all the time, because he takes some L's. Vin Diesel, they take L's. Tom Cruise, they take L's throughout the movie. Specifically Tom Cruise too. Like he's not afraid. Like I still see The Rock has that in his contract. He can't get beat up. But Tom Cruise take L's in Mission Impossibles, and then he comes back, formulates a plan, and then he succeeds. Just like you playing with Batman. Like he doesn't know what happened. He goes in best as possibly can, but for sure he's gonna come back in the next scene with some gadget that's gonna mess you up. And when you got a movie like this, it's just one sided. Even like other shoot 'em ups, like people lose and then they come back. This the only tribulation this one person had was that they got kidnapped, and that was it. And then from there, it was just a spree, a slew of her just taking out everybody. I'm not saying it's not entertaining. It's just you want this to be as immersive and believable as possible. And for me, it just wasn't. And I'm going to end it right there. I will own it. It's a good movie. The idea could have been better. It's like a fun Saw movie, honestly. The Hunt, I say it's worth watch. I saw it on Redbox.